We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of 2 Cents Plus, and today I'm going to talk about Crunchyroll's new original animated series, High Guardian Spice. Now, there have been a lot of reactions to this, both positive and negative. A lot of people are really upset about this show and what it represents. Now, me personally, just to give my initial thoughts, do not have a problem with Crunchyroll coming out with their own new animated original series to bring, anime to maybe a larger audience, or give people over here an opportunity to create what they envision to be an anime or something like that, or whatever. I don't have any problems with the concept of this department existing to help push out new original anime. No problem with that at all. I do, however, have a problem with the direction in which they are taking this and how it is being handled. Now, generally speaking, whenever you see a reveal for a new show that's coming out, you typically learn lots of things about said new show. You learn about the characters and what their motivations are, the direction of the story and maybe where that's going to be. You maybe see some voice actors, but mostly everything in that promo video about the show is about the show. But when you watch the promo video for High Guardian Spice, a good majority of it has nothing to do with the show. They're like, here, we're showcasing this new show that we're working on, but don't worry about that. The show's irrelevant. The important part is we have a whole bunch of women working on this, pretty much 90% women on the staff doing pretty much all the work. We're going to talk about how diverse that is, because for some reason 90% white women is diverse now, I guess. 90% men, not diverse. 90% women, diverse. I don't know the math behind this. I've been trying to figure this out for a while, ever since Black Panther came out, and they're like, Black Panther is the most diverse movie to ever come out, and this proves that diversity works. 100% black people, diversity. And then Crazy Rich Asians just came out. 100% Asians, diverse. I don't get it. Maybe I've been missing something. Sorry guys, there's an air show going on outside, so you'll hear planes every now and then. Just try to ignore them. But it just, I don't know. Just doesn't make sense to me how they were bragging about diversity and every single person they showed there was white. Not that that matters. I don't care about the makeup of the group of people who made it. I honestly don't give a shit at all. Just looking at this critically from the standpoint of what diversity is supposed to be, that don't look diverse to me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if it's diverse or not. I honestly don't. As long as the show is good, which is not what these people seem to be focusing on. There's a disconnect in this reveal that really sets the precedent for what you are supposed to care about. You're not supposed to care about the show. The show looks cute, and that's what I keep hearing. It's cute, adorable, it's heartwarming. None of that shit means anything. It means nothing. Is the show going to be entertaining, and what is it about? But they don't care about that. None of that matters. You're not supposed to care about the show. You're supposed to care that a bunch of women made it. And because of that kind of disconnect between, as an anime fan, what you're supposed to care about, the line that they draw is, women made this. Mostly. It's mostly women. It has a diverse cast. If you, for whatever reason, it doesn't matter, if the show comes out and you don't like this show for literally any reason, the default response is you are a sexist and you hate women, and you are a racist and you hate diversity. Because that's what is showcased here. The show itself is irrelevant. The content itself does not matter. The fact that women made it, and it's supposedly a diverse cast or whatever, that's the difference. That's what you're supposed to care about. That's what this show is built upon. And if you don't like it, the only reason that you could not like it is because of those reasons. Because the only reason that this show exists is to showcase and wave the flag of diversity and the fact that there are women on the team. And this mindset has been used in a lot of things as of late. There have been a lot of people putting out subpar or just terrible content that they know is not good. But when they present this content, they present it on a pedestal of women made this and it is diverse. So if you don't like it, the only reason you can't like it is for those reasons, because that's the only reason we made it. We didn't make it so you can enjoy the show. We didn't make it so you can be entertained by the content. We made it to virtue signal about how we did it. So when you say you don't like it, I don't care if you say I don't like the artwork. I don't care if you say I don't like the story. I don't care if you say I don't like the general makeup of the characters and their personalities. All of that translates to you hate women, you hate diversity. And we'll put that out into the media. We won't accept any criticism about the show itself because the show doesn't matter. We'll pretend like none of that is ever said, and any valid excuses or valid complaints that we have, we'll bundle them all up, throw them in the pile with the rest of the hatred, and then we'll say that people just hate women. And it's easy because that is a business model today. Like, a lot of people think that it's just coincidence that it goes that way or whatever. No, these shows are literally built from the ground up with that in mind. Like, we don't really have to do anything to make the show substantial at all. As a matter of fact, the worse the show is, like, the less content the show has, the less interesting the actual content is, the more likely we can exploit this plan. Because the more people we piss off with bad content, we can just shift that they just hate women, and people who are ignorant of the situation and don't pay attention to what's going on, they'll just listen to us. They don't need any evidence. We don't have to show any proof. All we have to do is say that it happened, and people will be like, wow, that's terrible. Don't need to see any evidence. Don't need to see any proof. I don't care if it exists or not, or if you have any real substantial evidence. The fact that you said it means it's true. And that means that all gamers and all anime watchers and all comic book readers and all that shit, they're all scum. Horrible people who just hate things that involve women. But here's the issue. All of the people who have been involved in all of these projects and who have been watching anime this whole time are 100% aware that there have been numerous all-female teams putting anime out into the world. And the tripped out part about this is something you find out on a whim. You just happen to be looking into the making of an anime that you really enjoyed, and you just find out that it had an entire female cast. And you're like, wow, that's interesting. And then you move on with your life and go watch the next anime because, yes, it may be of some significance of note, but these people did not release this anime off the premise that they have vaginas and that's the reason why you should care about it. They had a passion, they created an anime based off of that passion, and they put it out into the world, and they just so happen to be an all-female team. These people are banking on the fact that this anime should be successful because most of them have vaginas, and that is not how you put content into the world. That is not how you bring something new into this world, by immediately out the gate shaming people and highlighting arbitrary shit and saying, well, if you guys don't like it, then it must be this, because that's not the case. And people are rightfully upset about the portrayal of this anime and the way that they presented it to us, because it wasn't about the show. There was no reason, nothing that was said in that video at all gave us any reason to even remotely care about High Guardian Spice. Tell me what you learned about this show when that video was over. What do you know about the characters? What do you know about the setting? What do you know about their motivations? Nothing. Nothing at all. You know nothing about the show. The only thing you came out of there knowing is that it's women and it's diverse. That's it. And that right there is supposed to be enough to make you be like, yeah, absolutely, I definitely want to see this show. And it's just not. I'm sorry. It's not. So people are rightfully upset. I was pretty fucking annoyed by it when I heard about it too. It is what it is. But Crunchyroll, man. Crunchyroll and Funimation, you guys are fucking up, dude. You're fucking up big time. You're pissing a lot of people off. Funimation with their dub issue and their translations being very, very questionable and definitely agenda driven, and Crunchyroll with this shit, man. It really sucks that people are infiltrating these, but it is what it is. These are, if I remember correctly, they are American companies. Like Crunchyroll and and Funimation aren't Japanese companies. They are American companies, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. But they don't need to survive for us to be able to watch anime. They don't. So if they want to kill themselves in this conquest to push narratives instead of provide content, then they can. And I won't miss them. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe, because I need them subscribers, yo.